Okay, just a little impromptu video. This is actually setting up for recording. Now, we know I'm at war. We know this is the layout of things. And I'm looking at this thinking, yeah, it's actually telling them what they've got. This is probably the worst I've seen in a UI. Right? So, you're halfway over these, you get told how many cohorts they have. That's fair. You know, that tells you quite a bit. It tells you stability, that kind of thing. But then you see at the top, and it's like, oh yeah, this is how many they've got. There are 49,000 archers. There are 84 archer cohort in this army, and 49,000 of them. That tells me nothing. That doesn't tell me anything at all. Like, this is probably the worst UI I've seen out of a Paradox game for army numbers. EU4 at launch had this. At launch. There is no excuse for this. Like, Paradox's defense is EU4, CK2, Hearts of Iron 4, all this stuff were less feature complete at launch. Compared to they are now, yes. But even they had this sorted out. Like, Hearts of Iron 4 tells you army number, tells you manpower. This gives you cohort of the nation, so you can see Macedon has a 77 cohort and 13 ships. That is useful. This is just useless. You might as well say, hey, this is our army. As in, this is how many manpower we've got. You are wasting my time telling me this is how they break down. Because that tells me absolutely nothing at all. Yeah, I know they have 84 archers. Don't get me wrong. That could be useful information. Could be. It is absolutely useless unless I know who brings what. I'm against the Seleucids. Seleucids are 23 cohort. The Macedons are 77. I can keep going. These guys have... Look, there we go. Egypt has 133 cohort. How does it break down? Huh? Like, this tells me nothing. I know their stats. Well, I don't, but, you know. I get their stats when I hover over the stuff myself. I don't need their stats here. I need to know what's where. This is useless. God, like... I'm trying to give this game a chance. I'm going through most of the issues with this game. Like, what the feck? You know? Like, why? This is... I am trying to give this game a shot, Paradox. I am trying my best to give this the benefit of the doubt, to push through all the issues. Like, Victoria 2 had it where you had to check provinces for what they had. I could live with that. Victoria 2 also had the thing where you could literally just go and not know what they have. That was fair. That feared the tone. It just told you their army score, and at times their army size. It didn't tell you what they were. So Victoria 2 has a lot in common with Hearts of Iron 4. That's completely fair. But, for God's sake, either tell me their manpower, tell me what the nation's army is, tell me the nation's division with these, or don't tell me at all. This wastes my time. I don't need to see that they have this over the whole alliance. I need to see what particular nation has what. This is just... How the hell can you excuse this and say it's part of your vision? This is useless! God! Like, I can't even excuse this one. I can't even pretend it makes sense. Like, this is atrocious. Fix it, Paradox. Like, I don't care if this is part of your vision. I don't care if EU4 had less at launch. You want to learn lessons from your other games. You are not making a single game. EU4 is how many years old now? Crusader Kings 2 is how many years old now? Learn lessons from those games. You are making a new one. You are not making a single game. Fix it.